Oh, you look so cool.
We are headed for a day with Naomi and Logan. And
We are headed for a day with Naomi and Logan.
yeah, sure.
We're going to Madison, which is like a town just like 40 minutes from us. They have like a really nice downtown, and some of our friends have a really cool Airbnb there that they just fixed up. So we're gonna go walk through downtown and get some food and
I see
get some
that.
coffee and try to show you what the day looks like. It's the first nice day out we've had, and
It's like 80 degrees today. It like feels like summertime. And Logan has the day off.
Good Friday.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you, Jesus.
we will bring you along. So we're almost there, and she just fell asleep, so that's good.
Welcome home, sons and daughters. You're still parting waters. That's just who you are. That's just who you are.
One of our questions the other day was, how did we meet? How did we meet?
He was a creeper and went into our DMs.
Yeah.
Kind.
We had a mutual friend that I was in Bible study with, and she showed me her friend named Katie, and I was like, that's my future wife. And I was right.
You always be for insane. I'm saved, going to the Lord. Good or not, it don't make sense to me. That's why it's called grace.
Alright, next question was like, what's one piece of advice you give for a strong marriage?
Communication, definitely.
I think it's really important to remember that if you don't constantly remind yourself that your marriage is about something bigger than just the two of you, if it's not about God, I think, you know, obviously there's marriages that work with people who aren't Christians, but I think that would be really hard. I think if we didn't have like a common understanding that our marriage is ultimately about the glory of God, I think it would be really hard. This building right
This one
here.
right here. Yeah.
Our friends Brantley and Katie Beck bought that, flipped it completely, restored it, and
It's like an Airbnb now.
looks amazing. They did such a great job on it.
They were on, I just said it, HGTV. I don't know how to say it, but they were on a TV show, and it was on a TV show.
Yeah. So we'll find it, we'll tag it underneath, go watch it and see all the work they put in. Also, shout out to Hunter, who also did a ton of work in it.
Our friends.
Yeah, so go check it out.
The squeaky
Yeah.
floors were empty.
So we got a question like how to worship, and I think a lot about the quote from C.S. Lewis that talks about like when you go to a sports game, you don't choose to cheer for your team. They score a goal and you like, there's something that comes over you that causes that. And I think that's what worship is. When we see God for who he rightly is, I think we have no other choice but to worship. But it's also important to remember like you don't have to worship from a stage. That's kind of what we talk about all the time, and like you've experienced
just like
that.
in our mundane every day in motherhood right now for me, and folding laundry and in the mix of, I don't know, rocking babies.
Yeah, every
Just
moment
every
can be
different-
holy if
yeah.
it's directed at God. Just wound up in Crawdaddy's music. Crawdaddy music, I think is what it's called. You can hear back there, Katie's playing the bells for Naomi, but they got some really cool, some vintage stuff in here. Some really nice Strats, and yeah, it's really cool.
We're in a music store, and Logan is in his happy place.
I had another question about how did Logan, myself, propose. I'm gonna cross the street real quick and then we'll get back to you. So we had only been dating for like 3 months, but when you know, you know. And so I actually proposed to her at church on a Sunday morning service. We got up to lead the final song, altar call. I waited to make sure that no one was gonna.
I actually had no idea.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know it was coming at all.
I waited to make sure that no one was coming forward in the altar call. And then at the end of the song that morning, a lot of people from my church knew it was going to happen. I kind of said a little bit how much I loved it.
I saw one of your friends videoing, but I thought he was just videoing our last song.
He's like, man, it's a really good song.
I had no idea.
And so yeah, during the end of the church service, I proposed, and the rest is history. But everybody it was really cool. All right, last question of the day was, this is kind of for you only. You're the only one who's gonna have the pressure on. Ready? How long have we been together? Do you remember?
5 years.
Okay. That was easy. We just celebrated our anniversary.
We do have 2 weddings though, so we had kind of 2 wedding anniversaries.
We had the COVID thing happen, so we had a March wedding and a September wedding. We always forget about the September one. March one's the only one that matters.
Yeah, it was the real one.
Yeah. We had another very thoughtful question. How are you doing? And I'll let you
That's
think.
a complex question. Parenthood was maybe a little bit bigger of a shock than I thought it was going to be, but
Harder?
maybe a little bit. In certain ways, and in certain ways not. I grew up being a nanny and babysitting, so I've done this for a million kids, but it's definitely different when it's your own.
Yeah.
The baby doesn't sleep very well, but
No.
I mean, I say she doesn't sleep very well. She sleeps better than a lot of stories that I've heard. She sleeps on me for every single nap and doesn't like to sleep by herself. So that has been a challenge, but outside of that, she's a great baby, and it's everything I've ever prayed for and wanted, so I'm doing good.
You are. And you're doing an excellent job being a mother. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 this one. You're doing a really good job. And
You're doing a great job as a dad.
thank you.
Naomi and I are on our way to go pick up my mom, and we are going to a Good Friday service, like 30 minutes away from us. So growing up, I was Lutheran, and the Good Friday service was literally my favorite service of the whole year. I don't know why. I think it just was always taken so serious, and it like made you really reflect and really soak in what Good Friday was all about. We were in Madison all day today, so it's been a really long day. So I'm hoping Naomi takes a nap on the way there and makes it through the service, but it could honestly be a mess, or it could go smoothly. But it starts at 6 and she normally goes to bed at 7, so it will be a late bedtime, so I'm sure it will be a long night for me. My Oura ring, which I got for my birthday, told me that last night I got 5.5 hours of sleep, so maybe I will get more than that tonight. The Oura ring has been really cool to like track everything that I'm tracking with it, but it also can maybe induce some anxiety because every single day it's like, your body is extremely stressed, or you did not get sleep last night. And I need like a place to put, like, I have a 5-month-old baby that doesn't sleep very well. But anyways, we'll see how this goes. She's almost asleep right now. Kind of asleep. But we have like a 35-40 minute drive, so we have time still. Walking into church. I am in the Starbucks drive-thru, and this is motherhood when you have to put your makeup on in the car while you're driving around to get your baby to sleep before church. And the really loud sound machine that's in the back, I'm sure you're hearing. We have Easter service at my mom's church tonight, and yes, I am wearing the exact same thing that I wore yesterday. Hold on just a second, I have to order.
Starbucks. What can I get started for you?
Hi, can I have a tall iced matcha latte with almond milk and 1 pump vanilla and 1 pump classic?
All right. Anything else today?
And then a banana bread.
Okay.
And that's it.
It'll be $9.84. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, got my matcha. Naomi briefly woke up when he gave it to me at the window, but she's back to sleep, and now I have to go get pick Logan up at the house because I was driving around for a little bit before church, like I said earlier, to get her to sleep. So I have to go pick him up now, and then we are heading to church. See you soon.
The only one that I have ever known.
Alright, copyrighted for that. Here he is. He's here.
We're heading to Emmanuel Church. A lot of our friends go to this church, and we're in a small group with them that Emmanuel runs. So very thankful for them. And anytime that there's a service like
Easter, Christmas Eve.
yeah, Easter, Christmas Eve.
And then my parents go there. I think I
Right.
said that earlier. My mom and my parents go there, so.
Yeah, so they're always welcoming. It's always great service, and it's a great time for us to go to church when I'm not working, which is nice for multiple reasons. Just get to sit in church together, worship together, and not have something to do other than just be present, which is really nice.
Shout out to our friend Kelsey, who's the worship leader,
Yes.
and she is amazing.
She is, phenomenal. So maybe we could film in there and it won't get copyrighted. The whole team's great. A lot of their musicians are in our small group, and they're just the best people ever. So we're really thankful for them, and then just having another church that feels like the people there are family. All right, it's right at 6 o'clock. Heading out to sunrise service at church this morning, and we'll see you in a minute. See you in a bit. We just finished up sunrise service. Everybody's kind of in the other sanctuary, getting ready for breakfast, and I'm trying to get the slides finalized, make sure everything's double checked and good, check and make sure everything's going to go as well as possible for Easter service, which is in about 3 hours. So see you then.
This is what it looks like to try to get ready with a baby and a clingy cat. I am on my way to church right now for practice this morning. Naomi is at home with Mimi, hopefully sleeping right now. She was a little bit upset when I left, but she'll be fine. And Logan is already at church because he had a sunrise service this morning, and I am running a little bit late. I was supposed to be there 8:15 and it's 8:27, but did my best.
In one last reunion. That's just who you are. That's just who you are. We'll see forever onto God's will. No matter the circumstance, the cost, still my destiny. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray.
This is not a funeral this morning, but this is a celebration. And as Paul writes in Romans 8, now we are more than conquerors.
Just finished up service this morning. It was our biggest Easter service of all time. Biggest service of all time. We broke our record that was held in 2004 for 219 people. We had 233 there today. Spirit was moving. It's an amazing day.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
We are on our way to Texas Roadhouse to go eat.
We usually have like Easter lunch, but my sister and her family had to go to brother-in-law's house, so we did that last week.
So Texas Roadhouse it is.
Little Sunday stroll.
Finishing the day with a Sunday stroll.
Sunday stroll. Our first Sunday
Easter.
with Nay.
Sweet girl.
She's taking a little nap right now, and we're gonna call it a night here in a little bit. Go ahead and it's been a long morning.
Long morning for you. I mean, I guess I'm
You're up all night
hours
anyway.
of the night, so.
But thanks for watching. This was kind of like just the last 3 days. Thanks for watching. We'll try to keep these going out more. We know we kind of stalled on them, but it wasn't intentional.
Yeah.
Just got behind in life. And so try to get some more of these to you. We enjoy shooting them when we do. So
fun.
we need to do it more. If you want to see more, you want to see things ahead of time, you can sign up for our Patreon. Put the link right here below. Actually, I'll probably just put the link in the description. I don't think they let you do that anymore where you put it below. But thanks for watching. See y'all.